There are many people who have become slaves to bad habits like alcoholism, smoking, and the like. Even though they try their level best to get themselves free from those bad habits, they could not get succeeded. How to accomplish it?
There are many problems in our life. One of the problem is how to free from the bad habits. But actually, all the problems are same. There is no difference between one problem and other problem. All problems are same. We need not deal with a single problem. Dealing with a single problem is dealing with the branches of a tree. But really, the root of every problem is same. So if we approach to the totality of the problem, all problem will be solved. So for instance, we can deal a habit. We may be an addict to smoking. We may be an addict to some drinks. Or in this way, gambling or anything. We have the indulgence with regarding to the habit is we derive some interest. We create some self-interest when we are indulging in the habit. That is why we are accustomed with the habits. The habits gives us some gratification. So we are satisfied with the habits. But subsequently, we become aware and the habit gives some nuisance to us. It affects the health of our body. So we want to be free from the habit. We tried our level best. We tried to control it. And with force, for a certain period, we can be free from the habits. But after a certain days, we once again get back to the old position. We once again become the prey of the habit. So how is one to deal with the problem of habit? So in every situations, all our instincts are happening without our knowledge. All our instincts are happening unconsciously. In a given circumstances, when we are placed in a given situation, we have some impulses. We have some unconscious impulses. And the impulses For example, we may have the habit of smoking, and when we saw somebody smoking, at once we have the impulse to think, why don't we smoke for a time being? And when we think like that, when we have the impulse like that, we attend the feeling. We attend the feeling in two ways. Either we may feel, oh, it is very nice if we smoke for today. So in that way we may think like that. Or we may afraid of breaking the concept that we should not smoke anymore. So in that way we think, and thereby we either smoke for the time being or controlling ourselves with some force. Thereby we give importance to the unconscious reactions. The reaction is unconscious. The unconscious reactions is over when we conscious of it. But anyhow, we deal with it. We consciously deal with it. We deal with it in positive way or in negative ways. If we deal with it in the positive way, we become prey of the habit. But if you resist the habit, we are aggressive. And thereby we give life to the, in both ways we are giving life to the habit. Being the prey to the habit is also same with the resisting the habit. The resistance of habit is also same with the action of being a prey to the habit. There is no, basically there is no difference. In both way, we are giving life to the natural impulses. So here, what we have to do is to take any responsibility to the impulses. So taking no responsibility to the impulses is the actual thing that we have to adopt, that we have to understand. If we understand, there is no necessity, there is no right for ourselves to deal with the situation. Because in no way it is not responsible, it is no way it is necessary to deal with the external situation. So only because of our positive and negative approach, we deal with the unconscious impulses. So if you not irresponsible, if you are not responsible to the situation, if you are not responsible to the unconscious impulses, we have to allow the natural responses to take their own course. Because we do not have any idea for ourselves. We do not have any idea to control it. We do not have any idea to uphold it. we simply take the stand as an outsider. Here, the controlling is same as indulgence. So there is no difference between the indulgence and controlling. So we treat both as the same. If you select one thing, the other thing also will get life. So here we have take the position of an unconcerned person. So then only the life of the unconscious happenings will lost its life. Because all the unconscious happenings will have life only for a fraction of a second. So if you take controlling and indulging is same, we treat the impulses in a neutral way. So that is the correct way of dealing our problem. So here we withdraw all our responsibility to do something. So here there is no responsibility of ourselves. So in their circumstances alone, all the problems will be solved on its own. Because we are not capable of doing anything. We are not capable of solving our problem. If you try to solve our problem, it will give strength to the problem. It will give aggravation to the problem. So we have no hand in dealing with our problem. We have to understand the incapability of ourselves to succeed the problem. So in their circumstances alone, all the problems are solved on its own. Because nothing can exist without our help. If you consciously give help, if you do consciously adopt our psychological impulses, then only our psychological impulses overpowers us. Otherwise it evaporates and vanishes. So the problem, the remedy is same with regarding to everything. All problems are same. The remedy is same to all the problems. If you are able to withdraw our responsibility with dealing with our psychological problems, then we can see ourselves, all our problems are solved on its own. We need not single out any problem. All the problems are solved in the same rule. The same rule is applicable to all the problems.